Hi, Bill Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with another unboxing video, and this is another Esoteric Cherry Red box set. But this to me is what collectors love, what we love to see, and this for me personally has been one of the most enjoyable box sets I've explored for a long time. It is the Keef Hartley band, and it's called Sinnin for You. The album's 1969 to 1973. So let's have a quick look inside and I'll see you on the other side. Keef Hartley band, Sinnin for You. The album's 1969 to 1973. I'm going to talk about this a lot more at the end, but this is a superb box set. Look at the depth and the girth on this set. It really is brilliant. You open it up and you've got a great booklet which I'll go through in a minute, but this is the age of the gatefold sleeve, and Esoteric I've replicated that, and this is what I love to see. And the price point for this, 30 odd quid, is just brilliant. This is a gatefold sleeve for Halfbreed, which was the only album I actually had before buying this, which I had on CD. Perfect blues rock, absolutely brilliant. And you've got Gary Thane, bass player from Uriah Heep, and just like the Uriah Heep fans who love Gary Thane's playing, you will just adore this. There's a bonus track on it as well, but it's absolutely brilliant. Miller Anderson on vocals and guitar. There's a Deep Purple connection there as well, as Miller Anderson went to conduct and help with the concerto group and orchestra. This is the Battle of Northwest 6, another gatefold sleeve from 1969, and again loads of live tracks, and they're all great tracks as well. It's just absolutely superb. This is like blues, rock, jazz from the UK. Superb stuff. Another gatefold, and I guess the next one is the wrong order, so I'll just make sure I put it in the right order. This is The Time Is Near. I just always loved that album cover, and Keef Hartley's interest in Native American Indians is throughout all the artwork, really. Absolutely brilliant album. Number 4, Overdog, another gatefold sleeve, exactly mimicked as it was. You've got, brass, flute, it's a bit of prog in there. Absolutely brilliant. Miller Anderson, Gary Thane, McGreever on keyboards, just superb. Number 5, this was recorded at the Marquee Club, so this is 1971, absolutely brilliant sounding album. But back to the gatefolds with 72nd Brave, another Native American Indian reference point. Some live tracks, this is from 1972, and again a brilliant album. And then the last one, Lancashire Hustler, the solo album, which was a more gentle affair because the track listing, the people on the album was very different. So, which the booklet explains all and more. The booklet is 48 pages. I just wish some of the other labels would take note. And this is superb. Mark Powell does the introduction, but in 2008, before Keith unfortunately passed away, he wrote about all the albums with a history about how they came together, his thoughts of the musicians and the story, and they have included all of this. So with Halfbreed, we have all the credits, and then we have an essay from Keef Hartley himself talking about his story, his history, lots and lots of photographs from the period. And then we're on to the next album, The Battle of Northwest 6, and again another essay. There's an essay for each album. It's just fantastic. This is just brilliant. The Time Is Near, and again the essay for each album. Everything has been put in. I doubt if this has been edited, I couldn't tell. It makes you want to find his biography. Miller Anderson, Gary Thane, McGreever, as I mentioned before, John Heisman. This is like a who's who of British blues, rock and jazz. Absolutely superb. Little Big Band from 71. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And if you're a fan of Gary Thane, Gary Thane and Keef Hartley, what a rhythm section. What a rhythm section. It's absolutely brilliant. 72nd Brave, also fantastic. And then we move towards the last album, Lancashire Hustler, when Gary Thane had moved on. It was time for Keith to think of restarting. And look at the lineup here: Jess Roden, Gene Russell, Mick Weaver, Keith Hartley, Elkie Brooks, Robert Palmer. And it has, you know, Jess Roden on lead vocals. It's got that kind of real smooth sound. It reminds me, I mean, some of the personnel there is like the same time as, what is this, 73, same time as Paul Kossoff's Backstreet Crawler solo album. It's just absolutely superb. The remastering by Patrick Byrne again is stunning. So that's Keef Hartley, Sinning for You, the album 69 to 73. Brilliant. Sinning for You, the Keef Hartley Band, 1969 to 1973. And I'm enjoying this so much. I only have Halfbreed on CD. And this is the kind of thing where it's for people that weren't around at the time. That's me. People who were around at the time, but there was so much other stuff to buy, they missed out on it. For people who've got into other bands and they've heard the name Keef Hartley and wanted to go back. For Uriah Heep fans who want to know more about Gary Thane and what he did, and Miller Anderson, of course, who, you know, great singer and guitarist who worked with John Lord and Deep Purple, and Robert Palmer, Jess Roden. There's all sorts of people, and it comes from a time when drummers were the main guy, sometimes the centerpiece. You know, Ginger Baker, Carl Palmer. You know, Keef Hartley was a drummer, and he was a leader of a band. And this, if I said this is blues rock, it would be a disservice. It's from that period, but it's jazz, it's brass, it's soul, it's jamming, it's improvising, it's prog, it's fusion, it's everything. And I think the attention to detail, the gatefold sleeves, the little the live tracks, the essay, the booklet, which is huge, as you've just seen. I'm enjoying this. I've not finished playing it all. I've dipped in and out of every single album, and I can't say that there's one that's better than the other, because it's like different flavours. It's like going to a restaurant you really love, and there's so many dishes on there, you don't know which one to try next, but you know you're going to like it. And it's not predictable, and I just think this is superb. This is, as a collector, as a music fan, collectors sound like people that stick things on shelves and don't play them sometimes. As a music enthusiast, you're someone who just wants to listen and to new music, of course, as you know, but also to the stuff that was the building blocks of the music that I love. You know, the people there at the beginning when music was so revolutionary and all the different directions it was taking. This is just brilliant. And I'm so grateful to Cherry Red and Esoteric, who thought it's worth doing this. It's worth a box set on the Keef Hartley Band. How many is that going to sell? Let's do it. Shall we just have a tiny little fold-out poster? No. Let's have a massive booklet in it. Shall we do gatefold sleeves? Yes, because even the people that don't remember buying the original vinyl, they will feel like a quality product. So for fans of rock music, no matter who you are and your age, stream it and then go searching for it. And this is a bargain. 30 odd whatever quid for it. It's worth it. You know, it really is. You've got 7 CDs, tons of extra material. One of the highlights of the month for me is this. So thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and thank you so much for, you know, patrons or supporting me on PayPal and all the different platforms that Now Spinning are growing on. I really, really, really appreciate it. Now take care, keep spinning those records, and remember, music is the doctor and music is the healer, and I shall see you on my next video.